Today's lesson is on how to review Chapter 2. In a toy store, the ratio of dolls to teddy bears is 9-3. If the store has 240 dolls, how many teddy bears are in the store? Take a second to copy down the question. So, I'm going to create a ratio. My ratio is going to be dolls to teddy bears. The ratio is 9-3. And they tell me that they have 240 dolls, so I could put that with my dolls. And how many teddy bears? I don't know. So I'm going to call that X. Here I have a fraction equals a fraction. A fraction equal to a fraction is a proportion. I can cross multiply. So when I cross multiply, I get 9x. Now I can cross multiply this way, and I get 240 times 3, which is equal to 720. I have 9x equals 720, so I'm going to divide by 9. 9 and 9 cancel out, and I'm just left with 720 divided by 9 is equal to 80. So that means there would be 80 teddy bears. Question 2. The relationship between x and y is proportional. When x is 29, y is 275.5. Find the constant of proportionality of y to x. So constant of proportionality. The moment you see constant of proportionality, you know we're going to do y divided by x. My y value is 275.5 divided by my x value, which is 29. So I'm going to divide that. 275.5 divided by 29 is equal to 9.5. And your constant of proportionality is always going to be equal to k. Write an equation that relates y to x. Since it is a proportional relationship, my equation can be in the form y equals kx. So this could be y equals 9.5 times x. Now I can use the equation to find x when y is 408.5. I'm going to take my equation, y equals 9.5x, and in place of the y, I'm going to put 408.5 equals 9.5x. To solve this, I can just divide both sides by 9.5. 408.5 divided by 9.5 is 43. So I get that my x value is equal to 43. And the last question. A machine can make 56 parts in 4 hours. It can also make 70 parts in 5 hours. Write an equation that relates the number of parts the machine can make and the time in hours. Predict how many parts the machine can make in 9 hours, 30 minutes. I'm going to make a chart to start. X and Y. In this case, my X is going to be my hours, and the Y is going to be the parts, because the parts depend on the hours. In 4 hours, they can make 56 parts, and in 5 hours, they can make 70 parts. I have to check to see if this table is proportional. 56 divided by 4 is equal to 14. 70 divided by 5 is equal to 14. So that means that my k is 14. So my equation can be y equals 14x. Now, predict how many parts the machine can make in 9 hours 130 minutes, that can be 9.5 hours. Since hours is my x, I can substitute it in. So it'd be y equals 14 times 9.5, which is equal to 133. So y equals 133, so it can make 133 parts.